Welcome to Changi Airport. Now, this is probably one of the airport's main attractions, the dome, with all the jungle-like plants and animals. It's really a beautiful sight in person. Now, here you have the main waterfall, a side waterfall going up the steps. And the steps lead to a nice cafe and a bar directly above. And over here, you kind of got a little glimpse of our little metro railway system that goes through. And here is one of our beautiful pandas, looking gorgeous.
As Landon said, this is the dome, full of life, full of panda life with the metro. Everything here. This is the cafe. It's just all set up very nicely and such, so that everybody can enjoy. For example, this is the metro way I was just saying that goes through the dome. It's just a good way to get around, and it's a good view of everything. It shows you almost the entire airport, so you can just see the entire airport without having to go walk around. It's beautiful scenery.
Now, this is the Air Traffic Control Center, where it controls all the planes leaving and entering the airport. Down here, you have the little hangout area for lunch breaks for the people. And then here you have the actual area where they're controlling on their computers, looking at what is entering, all the data. And here you got a nice view of the railways, the planes, the lighting on the runways, and the taxi roads and everything like that.
Now here is the mall area where you can enter through security with your ticket. And then there are maps in the back where you can see right there with the colored glass. And then through the mall, you can walk into these little areas right before the terminal areas, where it's just a nice hangout place where you can eat, drink, whatever you'd like. And here's another entrance right before security in the terminals. There's a security guard. He presses the button and you can go in. And then here are the rest of the terminals for the airplanes and such. And yeah, it's just the terminal.
All right, and here you have the really big shopping center with the restrooms, men, women, and you really have a lot of just decor around this section. And here you can even see that they have their own hot tub right outside in this little cornered area. In real life, of course, it's bigger. And here we have one of our many planes that are out there. You see the engines, the jets, things of that nature. And here you have a nice outlook of the glorious dome.
And here's an overview of all the runways that we built at the beginning, and then all the little details. And here's a little view of how an airplane would see when it comes down and lands.
Yeah, and from this area, one thing we learned was that the white lights and yellow lights on the runways, how the yellow lights are 200 feet away from, where the planes are entering and leaving, and the white ones are just everything in between. And here you also have a nice little fire area. And the map.
The map just shows the general important landmarks of where the dome, the control tower, terminals, what terminals are there. Just shows all the important information in a very discreet manner, so there's not too much there and such. Something I also learned while building this airport was I learned about the organization of airports and how they're built and how sophisticated the designs are and such. What did you enjoy about it, Landon?
Well, I think my favorite part is probably the making of the dome and all the decorations and plants and animals. I thought it was really just a glorious sight to see. What about you? What was your favorite part?
Well, I believe my favorite part was working with the group on the airport. I feel like it was very fun just building everything with the group and hanging out and doing hard work. Even though we only had a little bit to do it, it was still really fun, and I very much enjoyed it.
All right, that's great. Thanks for coming and watching our video. Peace.